So Trump, because he can't impose 10% tariffs on Europe because they just pushed back and went, no, is threatening 100% tariffs on Canada. Now, part of the reason that Canada's opened up to China is because we're looking at a changing world order. And as America becomes a more unstable partner to be politically aligned with, to be diplomatically aligned with, to be economically aligned with, countries like Canada need to open up and look to create other channels of cooperation. And China and trading with China is never going to replace the amount of business that Canada does with the U.S. The fact is most of Canada's economy is reliant upon trade with the U.S. So it's not like you can just go, well, fine, impose your 100% tariffs, Trump, because we're getting everything we need from China. They just won't. And of course, Trump, to a certain extent, knows that he has Canada over a certain barrel because they're the only land border that they share. They are their neighbor. So if they don't have anyone else that they can easily just swap all of those supply chains and trade routes with. It's not that easy. And also, it isn't just, we made a car, want to buy it? And the Americans go, sure, we made some sugar, want to buy it? Like, it isn't as simple as that. These are complex supply chains where a part goes to here, it gets remade, it goes back over the border. They go back over the border, back and forth, back and forth. So it would take a lot of time to shift those things around. But what it does mean is that the heat's off Greenland. Yay! Oh, Canada, good luck. Good luck, Canada. Oh, we liked you. But yeah, you're toast. Bye. No. It does mean that now the heat's turned on to Canada. But my prediction is that he's going to swivel his head again and get mad at somebody else. Canada just has to wait it out. And that is the other thing, is that Trump kind of blusters and has these little tantrums. But when he meets a grown-up, and let's be honest, Mark Carney is a real live proper grown-up, eventually it'll cave. And Canada's not going to stop. They're not doing, as he said, it's not a full-blown free trade agreement. But Canada's basically said, as they did the last time that Trump went, I'm putting tariffs on you, they've just gone buy Canadian. They've just said, you know what? Use your Canadian dollar to go and buy Canadian product and just support your own economy. And you can see videos online of people walking into supermarkets, and what the supermarkets do is they have flags all over the shelves, and they'll be like, this is all Canadian, and then they go, this is all American, so that shoppers are fully aware of what they're buying and how to support Canada. And that's kind of one of the things that I love about Canada, is that they have that spirit. That there are supposedly, I can't remember if it's per capita or just total, but more guns, let's say per capita in Canada, but I think it's actually just more guns in Canada than there are in America, but far fewer shootings, which again, I'm telling you, intelligence, violence.